So Shilpa, yesterday we installed Ansible application. Okay, Ansible is one of the automation tool. Ansible. There are some alternative automation tools in market like Terraform, Puppet, Chef, and these are the common automation tools. Okay, so most common ones are like Terraform and Ansible. So as per the scenario, we need to choose corresponding automation tool. Okay. So Ansible is mostly we use for configuration management. For example, we have 10 web servers, 10 servers. Okay. In AWS, we have 10 servers. So we need to install Apache. Okay. That's our requirement. So what will we do? We log into each machine and install, like using the commands. Then we will install the Apache, right? So then exit the mission and log in another mission. Then do the same things for the 10 mission. So it will take time, right? It's a time consuming process. So coming to production, this mission count may be huge, like above 50 or as per the organization, then the mission count may be high. So that scenario, we couldn't manually install these types of software. Okay, like any software or any application deployment, any scenario.
Worship, I have a question here.
Yes.
This kind of work usually will do the system admin or network team or some client side. I don't know.
It's
Because
purely
installing.
DevOps tools actually.
Okay, DevOps people will do.
So nowadays, cloud engineers and DevOps engineers using Ansible.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So coming to, yes. So that's a scenario. Okay. Like we have 10 servers and need to install the softwares like Apache or Nginx, any software. So for this scenario, okay, because the machine count is huge, okay, like 10 plus, like that, 10 plus machines. So we can use one of the automation tool, that is Ansible. Ansible is a configuration management tool, okay. Configuration means in this case, the configuration is installation of web servers, okay. So we can use Ansible. So in our local machine, okay, in laptop or anywhere, we can install the Ansible. Then we will create a connection between our laptop to these 10 machines. Okay. So Ansible using a protocol, the same protocol that we are using for remote access like SSH. So using SSH, Ansible talking with these machines. Got it. So before that, we need to, the prerequisites are, we need to keep the machine's public IP to Ansible and the PEM key of these machines inside the Ansible machines. So Ansible know this PEM is for accessing this machine and the IP is for accessing this machine. Got it. Similar way, Ansible can talk with all machines because we provide machines PEM key and IPs to Ansible. So how we provide that details to Ansible? Ansible, there is one option called inventory. Inventory is nothing. It's a file. Keep the inventory of our targeted machine. In this case, these are our target machines. So we create a file inventory and keep the machine details in the Ansible inventory. Got it. So yesterday we create a inventory and check a connection. Just a ping test from the Ansible to the machines, that target machines, and everything is fine. So today we will deploy web server and application to targeted machines, okay, using Ansible. So that for that scenario, we need to create a Ansible playbook. Ansible playbook is a YAML file. So inside the file, we need to uh, provide our requirement. Okay. So in this case, we are going to configure Nginx web server. Okay. Consider we configure a Nginx web server. So how we installing Nginx web server using commands, manual way, right? So all the things that we need to include in our Ansible playbook YAML file. Got it. After creating the YAML file, we pushing the same way. We push this file from the Ansible machine to the targeted machines. All are clear, right?
You said it would be automatic, right? So you would define a schedule or something, or is it all manual?
Schedule in the sense of?
No, you said Ansible is an automatic configuration tool that is used to automate the configuration transfer process, right?
Yes.
So, okay, maybe in the lab I can understand.
You can, yeah, you can continue. I mean, I will explain.
I didn't get what is SSH also.
Yes, I will. For example,
SSH stands for secure shell. It's a Unix networking command.
yeah, for example, did you launch any virtual machine in AWS?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So, for example, if you consider you launch one machine, okay, inside AWS account. So you have a laptop, right? So
Yeah.
this is an AWS account somewhere in around the world, anywhere, okay? Locations. This is a VM you launched. So this is your laptop. So how you access this machine? There are different way we can access. One is easiest way is just to log into this AWS account, then select the machine, and there is a instant connect option. So it will open a browser like terminal. Then we can work there. If we didn't log in this AWS account, how we log into this machine? Using remote login connection, right? If this machine is a Linux machine, then we use a protocol SSH. Using this protocol, we access the remote server. This protocol using a port number 22. So we need to open the port number 22 in our targeted machine, in this machine. Otherwise, we can't access the machine. Then we need to keep some details of this machine in our local machine. That is, this machine public IP and this machine PEM key. These two things is the mandatory things to log into this machine. So we need to keep both in here. I mean the local machine. Then we can using the command SSH command, we can easily accessing this machine. This is called a remote login. This is a manual way. I mean, manual way we putting the commands and IP, then PEM key, then we can access the machine. So same way, okay, we provide all the things like the IP and the PEM key to Ansible. Got it. So Ansible create a connection between this machine and our target machine. So what are the things? For example, we create a file to deploy, I mean, configuring some web application on thing. I mean, this file is related to this Ansible, okay? This is a playbook, consider Ansible playbook. So we push the file, okay? Whenever we push the file using Ansible, so Ansible first log into the machine, and what are things we provide in the playbook, I mean the YAML file, the Ansible will execute each stage, like each step. First step will like installation of Nginx. So it will installing. So we didn't bother about that thing. That's why we called Ansible is a configuration automation tool. Got it? Clear?
Yes. Yeah. Continue.
Fine.
You are not audible, Taushif.
Yes, yes.
Sorry.
My screen is visible, right? AWS.
Yes.
Yes.
So yesterday we configured some machines, right? So I'm just stopping that machine. Now I'm going to restart machine. Start again. So Shilpa, I'm not performing Ansible in my local machine. Okay, so I just leverage one machine from AWS. So that machine I am keeping as my local machine. That's why this Ansible here, and my target machine is S1 and S1 and S2. Okay.
Taushif, can you show using the local machine and do the changes in the AWS virtual machine? So instead of doing the three things.
I'm using my corporate laptop. That's why
Okay.
I have the privilege. But similar way, same we can use the same command. If we are using Linux machine, then nothing like just install using from the package manager. Like if Ubuntu, then apt install Ansible. That's all. If the machine is in Red Hat or Deepin, then we can use yum command.
Okay, if you're using Windows.
Windows, I think we are mostly working with the Linux actually. If when coming
Linux,
to
right? Yeah, I know that we are mostly working with Linux.
yes,
In case if any clients they want only for like some banking sector, still they're following that old methodology. They want to some policies when they go for Windows only, I guess.
but we can install Ansible for Windows. Like there is option
Okay.
using Ansible
Okay.
and Windows.
Directly we can go and download from the Google and we can work on that one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we can't install Ansible in Windows. Ansible can run on Windows. No, Ansible can only manage Windows host. Ansible cannot run on Windows host natively.
Oh.
We need to install WSL, Windows Subsystem for Linux. Then we can install. That's the only option, I think. It's not suitable for Windows. But we can manage Windows, I think. Like for the host, we have 10 Windows hosts consider. So we can do the same thing, like installation of application to the Windows machines.
Oh, you mean the targeted machine, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay, my machines are up and running. So first, I'm logging to my Ansible machine.
We didn't get that. Can you repeat?
Yes. First, I'm going to log into my Ansible
Your
server
voice is breaking.
again. Now it's clear, right?
Can you repeat what you said?
Now I am audible, right?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, my machines are up and running. Okay, so now I am going to log into the Ansible machine. So this is the I consider this is the machine where we install Ansible. Okay, so we need to keep the inventory of our targeted machine. So in this same directory, I created a inventory. You can see like inventory.txt. This is the inventory for my keeping the details of my host machine or the target machine. I'm again going to check sudo. See, this is the way we keeping the inventory. Okay, like this is my Ansible target one. Okay, this is my target one. In this inventory, I keep two machines details. That is Ansible target 1 and 2. That is these machines, okay, like the S1 and S1 and S2. So I need to update the IP because yesterday I stopped the machine. Just copying the IP and update. Yesterday, this was the IP, okay, of my targeted machines. Now I am updating with the latest IP. Then this is my target one. Okay. Now I'm talking with the Ansible, okay, in inventory. So this is a target one. Then Ansible host is equal to the IP of the machine, public IP. Then the Ansible connection is equal to SSH and the Ansible user. These are the matter things we need to keep in inventory, okay. The Ansible user is equal to EC2 user. Got it. Same way, we need to provide the second target. So in my case, I need to copy the second machine, I mean S2 mission's IP, public IP, and update here. Now it's updated. Same way we provide the same thing, like just changing the IP as well, because these both machines are Amazon Linux, so we can use the same connection type and user. This is our default username, okay. So I'm grouping these two machines using a like web. This is web under the web group, okay. Consider, for example, if you have another group of machine or some other machines, okay, like some we have 10 machines, okay. Requirement is the in AWS account we have 10 machine and 5 machines in production, 5 machines development. So we can segregate that thing here as well, okay, like using the grouping method. So here I just only grouping these two machines using the web. Got it. So that now everything is fine. We have the inventory, and I'm just to try a ping connection, okay, to the targeted machines using Ansible command. So Ansible, then before that, coming to playbook, okay, we need to create a playbook for our configuration management, okay. So I'm going to create a playbook. We can create the playbook in the same directory using nano command, sudo nano, sudo. We can give any name like playbook.yaml. Okay, like here we can provide our configuration, okay, the YAML configuration for the automation of our required service. So I have one automation. See, this is one of the configuration, okay. This is one of the configuration for installing Nginx. So this is a YAML file. And here you can see the name, starting with the name. Then it's just a title for our first stage, or consider each name here. You can see each name is a different stage in Ansible, okay. Not a stage, actually, it's a task actually. So this is the first task that Ansible run. This is second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, and seventh one. These are the tasks we are providing inside the YAML file. So each task we given some commands and arguments, all the things. Like first thing is name. So it will display the name like setup Nginx server on my my server list. Okay. My server list means inventory. We have a server list. Okay. So that is that the Ansible will execute this configuration to the my server list. The list have a lot of servers. Then host. Host is, in this case, we can consider my servers. Okay. My server is the host. That means Ansible knows there is a my server group there. Okay. So that is the host for deploying this application. Then become true. It will ensure that these execute correctly or not. If this is wrong, then we will get a false. So this is for ensuring. Then the task, coming to task, install the latest version of Nginx. Okay, this is a title for the task. Then we need to provide the command for install the latest version of Nginx. So we can use the command. Then we will provide the command. This is the command to install latest version of Nginx. And we provide one argument for the same task. See, the argument is create. So what will happen here is, after installation of the Nginx, the Ansible will create, okay, one directory, sbin /Nginx. Yes. Okay. Then the next task is we provide the name. Okay, just this is a we will get the name. You can see whenever we execute this command, we will get each task name. Then under the task name, we will get the log. Okay. So the next thing is start Nginx. We install the Nginx, right? But we need to ensure that Nginx will start or not. So again, we will add one more thing for start Nginx. Then the service, it's a service actually. You know, we use systemctl service to ensuring starting shopping services. Same way. Then the name is Nginx and state is started. So this task ensure that our Nginx is started or not. If this is not started, then we will get the log. Then we going to enable the Nginx services. Okay. Like you know, when we installing Jenkins, Docker, we checking these using the systemctl command, right? Like starting and enabling the services. Same way we are using Ansible this way. Like again, enable Nginx, then name, so the service name, that is Nginx. Then its enable is equal to yes. So that this task will ensuring this is enabled or not. Then we need to know, we install the Nginx, so we need to ensure that the Nginx version, okay. So this is the task for ensuring, I mean, getting the latest version of Nginx. Command is Nginx V. The same command we manually use checking for the version.
Okay.
So the next thing is ensuring Nginx is latest. That's fine. Get the status of Nginx. This is we are using the systemctl status. Then this task we will get the status of Nginx is up and running or not. Then we can copying file from our Ansible machine to the targeted machines. Okay, using this way, like this is a name. This name we can give an name. Okay, as per the requirement. This is just for knowing these tasks for the specific task, like specific purpose. Okay, so here we can easily find this task for Ansible copying file to remote server. So how we like given the argument, like we can use a copy. Okay, then we need to specify the source and the destination. And coming to source, we need to provide the path. In this case, there is a sample.txt file there. Okay, so that is belong in this directory of source. Source means the Ansible server. And the destination, it will go, I mean, whenever we executing this playbook, what will happen here? This file, first checking this file is exist in the this directory of the source machine or not. If there, then it will push from this local machine to the targeted machine. And where this path, the same file name. We can check that, okay, whenever we executing this same thing. And for our case, okay, we this is only the simple path, simple copying thing, okay. For our case, we need to keep the web application files like index.html to the directory of Nginx, okay. So that we can say successfully we deploy web application using Ansible. So we need to add that thing under the this task. Before that, I will check if there are not tasks there. Playbook. Okay, so this is the latest playbook for the same scenario. So in this case, I changed something like the command. Okay, so I changed the command to sudo yum install nginx y. Simple way, provide the same command to install the nginx. Then it will create a directory spin nginx. then checking the version, then copying file, okay, sample text to the targeted machine, then deploy HTML file. Okay, I added this thing. So here what will we provide? Just a copy command, okay, like copying, then the source. In source, we need to keep the index.html, okay, where we are working. In this case, this machine. And the destination is, this is the default directory of Nginx where we keeping index.html, okay. When coming to Apache, where we keeping var www.html, right? For Nginx, we keep the index.html file to this default directory. User share Nginx HTML.
Can you download once again that Nginx file in the source server, like Ansible server?
Sorry.
Can you download that Nginx in the source server again? Because the code looks like it's already in the source server in the path of EC2 user index.html.
Yes, this source file. This is a code actually, HTML code.
Yeah, that is already installed, right, in that source server,
No need to
Ansible
install.
server.
This is actually a file. I will show you.
Okay.
These are file, okay. That file belongs to the code actually, the application code. See, in this case, I keep all the things, sample text in here, index.html here. This is our inventor file. This is our key for the targeted machine, and this is a playbook. So what are things? These all are files, okay. So cat index.html. See, this is the code inside the file. This is a web application code, okay, HTML web application code, sample code.
Okay.
So whenever we executing this playbook, this file sending from this machine to the targeted machines.
Now my question is,
Hmm.
that index.html file, by default it's available in the local server, or do we need to install that?
We need to create the file and copy the content inside the file. Like for example, I'm just deleting that, okay. Now the file is gone, right? See, there is no file.
Yes.
Whenever without file, we will get a like error for the corresponding task where we provide the copying this file, because it show like in local, in directory that file doesn't exist. So we will get a failed when we create, running the playbook. Got it?
Yes.
And same way, before that we copying this sample.txt. I'm removing that thing, sample. So now I'm just testing my connectivity between Ansible and the targeted machine. We can use a ping test, okay. Ansible, this is a way we checking ping test, okay. So Ansible, I have a group. In inventory, I create a group, and under the group, I keep that two machines, okay. So in this case, I'm using the group name, okay, instead of the machines. So Ansible, that's a server, I think. Yes, that will be fine. Then this is a command for ping. Then we need to provide the inventory file, okay. -m for the module of ping and -i for the file name, inventory.txt. Yes. Yes, here we will get a failed because of the permission issue. Okay. Here I am just starting the SSH agent. Okay. So what I'm doing here, I'm just starting the SSH agent and I have the PEM key. So I add the PEM key to this path. Now I am going to try that command again. See, now I got ping test to the corresponding machine. See, this is the way we testing a ping to the target machine. This is a ping and the pong replied from the servers. Okay. Ping pong. Now this is a simple way to ping test using Ansible to the target machine. Now we have a playbook. Okay. So we are going to like run the playbook using Ansible. So this is a command for running playbook. Before that, I will show the playbook name. Okay. See, my playbook name is play.yaml. So the command Ansible -playbook. Then the playbook name. Okay. Yeah. Then Ansible playbook play.yaml. Yeah. Then the verbose. V for verbose execution. Okay. Whenever this playbook execute, we will get a like I will show you what are the details we will get. See, this is our play task one, setup Nginx around my list servers. So it will gathering the details from the group of machines. We will get a failed here. Cannot connect to SSH. Agent 3 for number. Not. Before that, we need to do one more thing. Like there is a Ansible directory in our Ansible server machine. We just to go to check. We added the IPs to that file. Okay, just to go to cd etc ls. Here there is an Ansible directory. Cd Ansible. Plus here you can see now I am in etc Ansible directory. Okay, here we can see a host and role. We need to open the host file. Nano host. And inside the host, we need to provide the IP. Okay, IPO for targeted machines. I'm audible, right?
Yes.
I'm just copying my S1 and S2 public IP and paste it here. These are my target missions, okay? I mean, where I'm going to push the playbook. So this is fine. Save and exit. I'm going back to the directory where I'm working. CD home EC2 user. Let's again. Run the playbook again. Yes, now it's working. See, this is the output we will get. See, this is the output. Okay, this is the verbose mode. Okay, so all the logs we can see whenever we execute in the playbook file. So this is the first stage, that is for setting Nginx server on my listed server. So that's done. We can see okay for the first server, then the next server okay. Then task to install latest version Nginx. So here we can see the latest version. See where it is. In the logs, we can see all the details, like, for example, the version. Last metadata. See, core 1.2.4. Then coming to next task, start the Nginx. Here we can see started state is equal to. See, first there is a OK. We can see the OK. So this is the logs. Then enabling Nginx. OK. Enable is equal to true. And this is for ensuring Nginx is latest version. Here we can see the version. This is a version. And we got some failure. See, you can see copy Ansible copy file to remote server. This is due to, see, could not find or access the test file on the Ansible controller. Got it? Because this is Ansible control, right? ls. See, there is no file like sample.txt. So we can create one file, okay, like sudo nano sample.txt. Then we can include like anything high Ansible. Now I'm going to execute again. Okay. Whenever we add, now I'm adding some others thing. Okay. So whenever now I'm going to execute the playbook again. Okay. So Ansible know the existing one and newly added one. So it will execute only the added things. Okay. Not need to create entire thing again and again. See, it only do this task, okay? This part is done, the copying remote server. Then again, we get another fail because this is, you can see here, could not find the file name, index.html. This is for the last stage that we include in the YAML, playbook, copying the index file to the nginx directory. So we didn't keep the file. That's why again it's error. The above one is now successful, right? So you can see that is copying from the sample file is copied to targeted machines. We can just check that thing. So I am just going to S2, okay, to log into S2, like connect. This is one of my target machine and just ensuring that the sample test is here or not. How to check that file is in here or not? Anyone?
We can log into that server using that public IP, or
I'm
you can
logging.
directly go
I'm
and
logging.
LS, put LS.
put LS directly. You can LS.
Right. See, that file is here. Sample.txt. We can check the content. Okay. Hi, Ansible. Got it. Now I am using the public IP to accessing the machine. Okay. We successfully installed the Nginx, so we can check that Nginx is working or not. We need to add the port before, like HTTP. Actually, Nginx is using HTTP port. So I'm going to port number 8 is open there. Eight. Can anyone check on your own machine using the public IP? Anyone can accessing Nginx or not? Accessible? If not,
Hasn't worked yet.
if not, then using the port 80.
This site cannot provide a secure connection.
For me, it's saying welcome to Nginx. If you see this
Okay.
page, Nginx web server successfully installed and working. Further configuration is required.
Got it. So that's working actually. In my case, I have some privilege issue. That's why it's not loading. For Amol, I think you just reload the page. It will work actually.
Amol, just add the 80 port.
Yeah. So now I am going to push the code. Okay.
Is it colon 80 at the end of the website?
Yes.
Not 80, only 80.
80.
80. It didn't work for me somehow. Both things didn't work. Putting the port and without the port, it didn't work.
I can share my screen just one minute if you want. I think Kaushik, you have to give me access to share the screen.
Oh, okay, okay. Give me a second. Now you can share.
Are you able to see? This is the information message I got.
Your screen is not visible, I think.
Is it? Are you able to see now?
Yes, yes. Yeah, this is a message. I mean, this is a Nginx landing page whenever we configure first time. Okay.
I don't see where did you put the port?
Port at the end.
Just
At the end.
put it here.
Double
colon
colon
80.
colon
Yeah.
80.
I tried both of these things. It didn't work for me.
Mhm.
Oh. Any VPN connected?
Yeah. So quickly we can pushing the code, right? That index.html.
Yeah.
I'm just copying the file. Okay. Like I'm first creating the index.html here. My screen is visible, right? I'm going to create a file named called index.html to use for my web application. I'm just copying some sample code, okay? Like this is a sample web application code, okay? So I'm just keeping the code here and save and exit. Fine. Now I am going to execute again, once again, the playbook. See, everything is done. Just Mahesh, can you reload the page once again? Now you can see the application, right?
Yeah, welcome to sample web application. I can see.
Yes, that's the application.
I can see hello world.
Yes, you can see here as well, like I can access now. See, this is the application of my first server and this is my next server. It won't work. I don't know why it's. You can access this server, like, I mean, last 254.
Your voice is breaking, Tosif.
Now it's clear, right? Yeah, now,
Yes.
now you can see my screen, right? All of you.
Yes.
So this is my
Yes.
first target machine and this is my second target machine. See. So what will be done here is we deploy Nginx web server and pushing the code using configuration tool Ansible. Got it. Any doubt, anyone?
No.
So whenever you're trying this lab, you will face some issues regarding the permission issues. Okay. So I will send the entire code to perform the lab. So please do it as soon as possible. Otherwise, we will forget the steps actually. Got it.
Okay.
Can you install some real-time applications instead of the sample application like this? Can you install some real-time application and see what?
Real-time application. As of now, we didn't install. Ansible. We didn't install application like this way. We use CI/CD tools when coming to DevOps.
Mhm.
This is a way of how, just demonstrate how the Ansible works. Okay, like this way we automate. For example, we have 10 machines and we need to install some specific application, not a web server or anything, like some monitoring application or anything. So we can use Ansible, and we can integrate Ansible whenever we set up the CI/CD pipeline as well. Some parts we can use Ansible for deploying from application to the production environment. So similar way we can use Ansible.
Okay.
Yeah. Amol, Shilpa, all are okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then is there no one have any doubt or clarification? Then we can wind up, right?
Sure.
All are good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mahesh.
Have a good
Yes,
night,
yeah.
everybody. Good morning to Taufik sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good night.
All.
Yeah. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.